Welcome to Hodge Podge Australia. For Australia Day, we're making an Australia Day flag cupcake pull-apart cake. For this cupcake cake, you're going to need 24 cupcakes that you can see I have laid out here in the shape of a flag. I have blue buttercream, 2 red buttercreams, and 2 white buttercreams for our decorations. That is all you need. It's so simple. Let's get started. Now you can see I've laid out these cupcakes in sort of a wave pattern because I want my flag to look like it's moving. You can do it in just a normal rectangle if you want. The first thing you want to do once you're happy with your placement of cupcakes is stick them to the board. So just put a little bit of buttercream in another bag, just use a Ziploc bag, snip off the end and put some buttercream on each of those cupcakes. Then grab your giant piping bag of blue buttercream because obviously you're going to use blue the most, so make the most of the buttercream in blue. And you're going to outline that flag. So just doing the outline of the cupcakes, try to make it look like a cohesive flag as much as possible. So do straight lines over the edges of the cupcakes. Don't sort of follow the shape of the cupcakes too much. Sometimes I kind of forgot and sort of went a bit more cupcake than flag, but you'll do it a little bit better than I am because I just got sidetracked. But there you can see the outline of the flag. Then use the rest of your blue buttercream just to pipe a few lines over your cupcakes. You don't need to actually go right next to each other because you're going to spread this icing out and you'll end up with far too much. So just do it every sort of second line if you can imagine that. And then use your spatula to spread it all out over the cupcakes. Now you'll find where you have holes here because some of the buttercream will fall down in between the cupcakes. You can prevent this beforehand by putting blobs of buttercream down between all of the gaps, but you don't need to in all of them, so I prefer for it to just let me know where the holes are by it falling down, and then I can top up that section later. So use your spatula to try and make it as smooth as possible. Now of course I forgot to press the record button on my camera while I was doing my flag, so you missed that whole first bit, but I'm sure you can figure it out. You can see I've used the red there of my large piping bag to do the large cross, and then I'm just using the small tip on my white bag to outline all of the red stripes on our Union Jack. So I do apologise, I forgot to hit the record button. I looked up afterwards and went, oh my gosh, why is that thing off? And I can't scrape it all off and start again. So I do apologise, but you can see there, it's just a few lines of red in the Union Jack and then just outlining it in the white. It's very simple to do. Just keep a little picture there by your side so you can make sure you are getting it properly and you're not going to offend somebody when that Union Jack comes out looking a bit warped. But there is our Australia flag so far, and that was really simple and very quick. All we have to do now is put on the stars. And this is where it gets tricky because these aren't just regular stars, these are Commonwealth Stars, which means they have 7 points. They, just for a little bit of trivia, have 7 points because originally when they were designed they were to represent the 6 states of Australia, and the 7th point was for any future states or territories that came into being. So you have to do 7 points on this star, which for me as a star drawer, I'm a bit sloppy when it comes to freehand drawing, aren't the best, so even adding in a couple of extra points, I'm not going to get an award for the most brilliant Commonwealth star ever recreated in buttercream, but there is my 7-point star. And then we need to put the Southern Cross on the other side of our flag. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to do giant stars as I did down the bottom because I need to fit in the Southern Cross, so I'm just going to do the points of the 7 stars again. Now with the Southern Cross we have 7 points on 4 of the stars, and then the little one that appears in the middle is just your regular star. So add in your 7-point stars onto your Southern Cross. You can do them just with lines because we need to make them fit on our cupcake pull-apart cake. And that is as easy as it is to recreate an Australian flag into a cupcake pull-apart cake, perfect for any Australia Day celebration. You can do this. This would be fantastic to pull out at your barbecue. Thanks so much for watching our Australia Day Hodge Podge Australia video. Make sure you subscribe to us here. We have a video once a week and we'll see you again real soon.